workout together today. It'll be high intensity, we'll work in intervals, it'll all be timed, and we'll get a good workout in. We'll start with a warm-up, we'll just kind of get our blood pumping, get our muscles warmed up and ready for the workout. The middle part of our workout, which will be that main part, those main exercises, you'll have 8 exercises, go through all 8, and then start again after a little break. We'll do that 4 times, and then at the end, we'll go ahead and cool down, which will just be some nice stretching, kind of get you ready to go on with the rest of your day. So I hope your day's gone well so far. It's morning when I'm recording this, but of course, you can watch it at any time of the day. So good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is that you're tuning into this. Well, let's go ahead and get started. If you want to set a goal for yourself, whatever that may be, go ahead and do so now. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get started with our warm-up here. Like I said, we're just going to start getting our blood pumping, muscles warmed up. So we're just going to go ahead and start with side-to-side steps, nothing too crazy because we can't start working those cold muscles, especially if it's a cooler day out today. It's a little cool on my walk over here. All right, go ahead and jog in place a little bit here. All right, bring those knees up. We're gonna get high knees. Again, pumping those knees nice and quick. You can tap your knees up to your fingertips if you'd like, or pump your arms. Hold your arms in place, up to you. All right, go ahead and do glute kicks, bringing those heels all the way up to those glutes. And then make sure we're breathing during this, of course. All right, go ahead and slow it down for a second. We're going to get some jumping jacks, nice and easy. Really getting that blood pumping here. Again, make sure we're breathing. Still warming up, so you don't have to be going too quickly here. Just getting those arms involved now. All right. We are going to dig one heel into the ground, scoop your arms forward, get a little stretch in that hamstring there. Switch legs, do the same thing on the opposite side. And just alternate between the 2 legs here. Again, still breathing, of course. Couple more. One more on each side here. All right. Next exercise, or warm-up exercise that we're going to do. Going to bring one leg up behind you, reach forward, bring that leg down. You'll feel a little stretch in your quads here in the front, your legs. Switch sides, do the same thing on the other side. Again, still alternating between the 2 legs. Again, this is a nice, steady, controlled movement. Just kind of waking those muscles up here. Going for balance too. All right, one more on each side. So we're done with those. We're gonna go and get 2 activation exercises just to get those muscles firing before we start our workout here. So we're gonna go ahead and do squats first. Plant your feet just outside shoulder width apart. Squat down, squeezing glutes, hamstrings, quads as you come up. Sitting back into a chair. And standing up. We're going to go and get 10 of these on your own. Tracking those knees towards those toes. So those toes should be just slightly pointed away from parallel. Let those knees track right over the toes. But don't let them pass the toes. Alright, once you're done with those, we're going to do one more activation exercise. This one kind of works through our upper body and core. So you're going to start with some space in front of you. Walk those hands straight out. You're going to go ahead and get a push-up. You can drop down your knees for the push-up, or you can stay up on your toes. Walk those hands all the way back in. That's 1. We're going to go ahead and do 5 of those, so go ahead and work on those. Get a nice tight core when you're doing that push-up when you're out in that plank. All right, important note that I didn't mention before, you don't really need any equipment for this workout. I have a mat just because the floor I'm working on is hard. If you'd like a mat or a blanket or towel or something to put down just so you have a softer surface for exercise that will be completed on the floor, feel free to grab one. If not, all you really need is a water. I'll go ahead and explain our first exercise, and then I'll explain the subsequent exercises during the break right before those next ones. So, first thing we're going to be doing, that inchworm that we just did, we'll do that, except instead of a push-up at the end, we'll be doing shoulder taps. So you walk your hands straight out, tap one shoulder, tap the other, keeping that nice straight line. Bring your head to your toes, walking those hands back in, standing up, and then going out to do another one. Okay, so we'll be getting started in just a few seconds here. Like I said, first exercise, we'll be doing the inchworm. We've got 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Again, walking those hands straight out. Shoulder taps. Once you're in plank position, try not to shift your hips when you go ahead and tap your shoulder. Walk those hands all the way back in and up. Again, these exercises are for 40 seconds, and then they get 15-second rests in between. And then we'll move on to the next exercise. During that 15-second rest, I'll explain the next exercise. But after we get through the first round here, it'll be the same exercises for the rest of the workout. Can you drop down to your knees? You can feel free to do so. We've got 3 seconds. 2, 1. All right, next exercise that we have are pop squats. So you're going to jump your feet out, down to the ground, in, opposite hand touching the ground. You can do the same thing with squats without jumping. You've got 3, 2, 1. So I mentioned you have another option. You just squat to the ground, tap your hands just like the squats we were doing during the warm-up. If you want to add the jump in, you jump down, nice soft knees as you land down, going right down into that bend, and just adding a little jump in between. Again, either option works just fine. I'll tell you this a lot throughout the workout, but this is your workout, so choose whichever option is going to help you be successful in completing it. And like I said, we have breaks built in, but the nice part about this being a recording is that you can pause it at any time. So if you need a rest, go ahead and take it. You've got 3, 2, 1. All right, we have back lunges and then leaping up. So you're gonna take one leg, step back, front knee right over that front ankle, and leap forward. You've got 3, 2, 1. Like all the other exercises we've done, you'll make sure to switch which leg you're doing so you're working both evenly. Again, for something a little less impact, you can go ahead and just step when you come up. So lunge back, step and just lift that knee. That just takes this jump out of it, which I know can be heavier impact. And still breathing through this one. You got 3, 2, 1. All right, we're really gonna get these legs burning this morning or afternoon or whenever you're taking this. All right, we are doing, not a leg one yet, but after this. You're gonna be pulling, go ahead and rest those elbows on the mat or on the floor. You're gonna bring those knees in for a reverse crunch, back out, and then straight up. You've got 3, 2, 1. Get in, and then straight up. Try not to let those heels touch the ground at all during this exercise. Really squeezing that core. Five seconds here. 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're gonna get the legs burning a little more again. We're going to be doing squat walks, but in a square type of shape. So you're gonna do 2 to the side, 2 forward, to this other side, 2 backward. We'll switch directions halfway through. You've got 3, 2, 1. Again, trying to stay in as low of a squat as you can. I'll let you know when half time is. Then we'll go the opposite direction just to make sure we're working everything evenly. Again, if you need to come up out of squat for a second, feel free to do so. All right, that's half time. So I'm gonna start going the opposite direction. There we go, legs are burning here. 5 seconds. You've got 3, 2, 1. Nice work, nice work. We're gonna be down in plank. So we're gonna do 3 plank jacks, and then we're gonna reach for our toes in like a downward dog type of position. So you're gonna jump your feet in and out 3 times, and then reach for one of your toes, and then back down to plank. 3, 2, 1. Again, jumping those feet in and out. Taking one hand off the mat, reaching for your opposite foot, and back down into plank. For this exercise, if you don't want to do the jumps, you can step those feet in and out. And then reach in, those toes. Still getting that extra core work in there. And then make sure we're switching which hand we're reaching for your toes with, just so we're getting even work, of course. You got 3, 2, 1. Nice work, nice work. We only have a couple of exercises left until the break. We're gonna do lateral leaps next. So, starting with some space to the side of you, leap as far as you can to the side, and then over to the other side in 3, 2, 1. Again, landing nice and soft on that front knee. You should go right down into a bent knee. So my knee never hits the floor straight there. Just to catch some of that impact there. We just have this exercise and one more until you get a 1-minute break. Nice work. Again, if you need a break, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, you're almost to a 1-minute break. And then we'll repeat all of these exercises over again. 3, 2, 1. All right. Last exercise before the break. We have pulse squats, and then you're gonna bring your knee to your elbow. So you're gonna be down in squat, get 1, 2, 3. When you stand up, knee to opposite elbow, switch sides. You've got 3, 2, 1. Then bring one knee to the opposite elbow, and then switching. It's just like the squats we were doing earlier, same form, except instead of coming up right away, you get 2 more mini squats in there. Really gets those muscles contracted. And still breathing here. You've got 10 seconds until a 1-minute break. You got 3, 2, 1. Nice work. You have 1 minute here. Grab water, catch your breath, do whatever you need. If you didn't grab a mat or a towel or something soft before and you feel like you need one, that'd be a great time to grab it. You can always pause it as well. I'm gonna grab some water. It's up close to the camera here. So like I said, we'll go ahead and repeat all 8 of those exercises again, starting with those inchworm and shoulder taps. We'll go through in the same order. So it'll be round 2. We'll do 4 rounds, so you're a quarter of the way done. Obviously, I don't know if that makes you feel better or worse that you're a quarter of the way done, but at least we're keeping track. And you got a little more time. I like to sway a little bit during this just so my heart rate doesn't drop too quickly. And walk around, whatever you need. All right, we've got 10 seconds before we get started again. Again, we're working with those inchworm and shoulder taps first. So start with space in front of you. Again, I'm using mat. You got 3, 2, 1. This one straight out. Again, nice tight core during this. Not shifting your hips too much. I'll show you what I mean by that. So when you lift up your hand, try not to completely shift your hips and let them open. Try to keep them nice and square to the ground. And you can go down to your knees for this if you'd like. As long as you have that nice straight line into your shoulder taps. All right, you got 3, 2, 1. All right, next we have those pop squats. Again, you can either tap the ground and do regular squats, or you can add that jump in between where your feet touch together. You got 5 seconds here. You've got 3, 2, 1. And you have 2 options here. Whichever one you need to successfully complete this exercise, feel free to choose that one. And you can switch between them if you want. So maybe you want to do a couple with the jump, and then you just want to do a couple regular. That's totally fine too. Feel free to switch between them, do whichever one you choose. Still breathing here. 5 seconds. You've got 3, 2, 1. All right. This is where we start to burn the legs here. You've got a back lunge and either leap up or bring that knee up. So again, lunge back, driving that opposite back knee up. You've got 3, 2, 1. And again, we're switching legs in between every one. Again, you can just drive that knee up if you want. Just take it easy and back down a bit. Especially good if you have aches in your knees or hips, ankles. Again, still breathing here. You're almost there. 10 seconds. 5 seconds here. You've got 3, 2, 1. All right, onto the floor for those crunches. Again, tucking those hands so that your elbows are rested on the ground. Pulling those knees in for a reverse crunch, and then back up. You've got 3, 2, 1. In, up. Good breathing technique here would be to exhale, breathe the knees in. Exhale as you bring the legs up. Again, squeezing that core, being the most out of this exercise here. Nothing that lets you catch your breath a little bit, but still working for sure. You have 5 seconds here. You've got 3, 2, 1. All right, we have those squat walks, but in a square formation. Again, staying as low and squat as you can. 2 steps to the side, 2 forward, to the other side, 2 back. You've got 3, 2, 1. Remember, we're switching halfway here. Nice and low and squat. If you need a little bit of a break, if those legs are burning, you can come up out of squat a little bit. And drop back down. All right, switching in 3, 2, 1. Working that opposite direction now. Kind of gets your brain working a little bit too. Working your minds and bodies here today. Almost there, almost there. You got 5 seconds. You've got 3, 2, 1. All right, we have plank jacks to toe taps next. So, in plank position, jumping those feet or stepping those feet in and out 3 times, and then reaching into a downward dog to tap an opposite foot with your opposite hand. You got 3, 2, 1. Again, jumping those feet in and out, driving one hand to tap the opposite foot. Make sure we're switching hands. And remember, you can do stepping as well. Up to you. Again, try to keep a nice tight core this whole time. Nice straight line from your head to your toes. If you want to hold plank for a second, you can do so as well. You got 3, 2, 1. Nice work, nice work. All right, 2 more exercises before another break. We have those lateral jumps. So again, starting with space to the side of you, leaping to the side, and back to the other direction. You got 3, 2, 1. Again, breathing through this one, nice soft knees as you're landing. Try to jump as far as you can. So good for balance too. We're working all types of things in this workout. Mind, body balance. Again, breathing, keep breathing. You have 10 seconds left of this exercise. One more exercise and then a break. You got 5 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. All right, last thing we have, pull squats with a knee to an elbow. So again, going down into that squat, getting 2 more little mini squats in there. Knee to elbow, switch sides, working everything evenly. We've got 3, 2, 1. After this one, you get a break, and then you get to do it all over again. After this, you're halfway down now, so. Yeah, breathing here. I take a nice exhale as I bring that knee to that elbow. You're still kind of working that core there. Ten seconds. 10 seconds until break. How much are in break? 5 seconds. You've got 3, 2, 1. Take a break here. Grab water, catch your breath, do whatever you need. I'll meet you back here in a minute. All right, we've got 15 seconds left of this break here. We're going to start up again with those inchworms and shoulder taps. Again, starting with space in front of you. You've got 5 seconds. You've got 3, 2, 1. Again, walking those hands all the way out to plank position. You can drop down your knees if you want, otherwise you can step on those toes. Tapping opposite shoulders without shifting those hips. And bringing it all the way back in and standing up. Again, nice straight hips here. So you're pointing towards the mat at all times. Again, if you want to drop on your knees for these taps here, feel free to do so. Make sure you have a nice straight line, all from your head to whatever part of your lower body is touching the mat or the floor. You got 3, 2, 1. Nice work. We have pop squats next. Tapping the ground in between squats, adding a jump if you would like to. Got a little bit of time here. 5 seconds. You've got 3, 2, 1. Again, you can switch between the two. Completely up to you. Again, nice soft knees as you're landing if you're doing the jumping version. Jump. As you jump out, make sure those knees are bent as you go right into squat. Just never hit the ground straight. Don't want to cause any injuries here. You're almost there. 10 seconds. Breathing here. 5 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. All right, back lunge and jump up. Again, you can just drive that knee forward if you would like. It is up to you. You've got 5 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. And step back. Drive that knee up. You can do the jump as well. Front knee right or left front ankle. And as you do that lunge, make sure you're just dropping straight down. Really driving up with that back knee when you either jump or just pull it. Remember which one I just did? 5 seconds here. You got 3, 2, 1. All right. We have reverse crunches to leg raises. I don't know about you all, but I feel like the more you go through the rounds, the quicker they go. You got 3, 2, 1. You're probably all listening to this thinking that I'm absolutely crazy for thinking that. But I really think they do. All right. Really squeezing that core. Nice exhale as you bring your feet or knees up. Never letting those feet touch the floor. Of course, if you need to, feel free to do so. Five seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. All right. Next, we have those square squat walks. Again, 2 steps in every direction to make a square. We'll switch halfway through. I'm gonna start the opposite way this time. You've got 3, 2, 1. Again, nice and low on that squat. Cut off the string here. Good, just. All right, switching in 3, 2, 1, opposite direction. You're almost there. You got 3, 2, 1. All right, we have plank jacks and toe reaches. So jumping or stepping those feet in and out 3 times, then reaching into a downward dog 2. Tap your opposite foot with your opposite hand. You got 3, 2, 1. All right, either stepping or jumping those feet in and out. Nice straight core the entire time. Tap that dog. Like I said, make sure we're switching which hand we're using. So breathing in, you're over halfway. Keep it up, keep it up. A couple more exercises before break. 5 seconds here. You got 3, 2, 1. All right, next exercise here. We have lateral leaps, jumping as far as you can from one side to the other, with space to one side of you, whichever side you're gonna start. You got 3, 2, 1. To one side. Flip to the other, getting as far as you can. Again, nice soft knees here. Just kind of get your legs burning a little bit too. Keep working, you're over halfway. Have one more exercise after this, then a 1-minute break, and then our last round of exercises. You got 3, 2, 1. All right, pull squats, knee to elbow. Last exercise before break. We'll go through all 8 of those exercises just one more time, and then we can go ahead and cool down. You've got 3, 2, 1. Again, down in a squat. Pulse a couple of times. Knee to elbow. Really squeezing on that leg that's on the ground as you come up. Breathing here, get a nice break in just a bit. 15 seconds. Again, out here, nice deep exhale. As you bring that knee to the elbow, and squeeze your core during it too. It's a little bit of core work as well. 5 seconds here. You've got 3, 2, 1. Take a breather here. This is your last break before our cool down. We have 8 more exercises of 40 seconds each. So we are in the home stretch of this workout. Get my waters nice and up close and personal with this camera here. So, sorry about that. Again, you need to sway, walk around, grab water, grab a mat, do whatever you need to do. You can always pause the video as well. That's the nice part about this being recorded. Still breathing here, letting that heart rate slowly drop a little bit. Catching your breath. Perfect time for it. Still got time. It's a nice long break. I'm telling you, the breaks feel longer and the exercises feel shorter. I don't know if all you feel the same way, but I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this last round done. We get to start in 10 seconds here. So we're starting with those inchworms again. We just probably got the gist of this down. We've got 3, 2, 1. All right, walking those hands out. Shoulder taps. Walking those hands all the way back in and up. Nice work. Again, nice straight body when you're doing this exercise and you're not in plank position. Here, you're almost there. 5 seconds. You've got 3, 2, 1. All right, pop squats next. So you are either tapping the ground and doing regular squats, alternating hands, or you're getting jumps in between with nice soft knees. You've got 3, 2, 1. Again, regular squats with taps. We're gonna look like this. You don't have to check your hand behind your back. I just do that. Or with jumps, you're gonna jump those feet in together, back down and tap the ground. And nice soft knees if you're doing the jump version. Still using that good squat form that we used at the beginning, where your knees track towards your toes, a little bit outside, shoulder width apart. Feel the wiggle your toes a little bit there. 10 seconds. You've got 5. You got 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right, back lunge and jump. Got our legs burning again here. Again, stepping back with one leg, you're driving that knee forward, either stepping or jumping. You got 3, 2, 1. Back and jump or drive that knee forward. And still breathing here. Breathing's important, especially as you get tired. Focus on your breathing, focus on your form. If you need to slow down a little bit, go ahead and do so. Front knee should be right over that front ankle. You should be sitting down into that lunge. Remember, just dropping straight down. Make sure we're hitting our knees on the ground. We have 10 seconds here. You've got 3, 2, 1. Nice work. We have the reverse crunches and leg raises from the ground. Again, placing those arms right underneath you. You got 3, 2, 1. Good exhales here. Try to keep those legs as straight as you can in that leg raise. I know mine are not perfectly straight, but we're trying. Try to keep those heels up off the ground. When you're tapping down there for a second, feel free to do so. Feel like you're challenging yourselves to not put them down. If you need a break and you don't want to tap those knees down, hold that break here, or hold it up here. 5 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. All right, you're halfway done with this last round of exercises. We have squats and a square formation, walking. And I'm gonna go the opposite way that I did. You've got 3, 2, 1. We're still gonna switch halfway. And found nice and low in squat position. Almost there. We're gonna switch in 3, 2, 1. Reverse over square legs, like I said, tricking your mind. As early, if you're doing this as early as it is when I'm recording this, it'll be a good morning brain activity. Wake your mind up a little bit. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, 3 more exercises. We have plank jacks or plank steps, 2 toe taps. Again, stepping or jumping those feet in and out 3 times. Reaching, opposite hand to opposite foot. Get 3, 2, 1. I'm getting there. This is the home stretch of this workout. You're all doing fantastic. Again, trying to keep a nice straight body during this. Of course, when you jump or step those feet in and out, that straight body will change a little bit. The most important thing is that you keep your back from sagging like that or way too far. Here. so we don't get any injuries. Oh, I slid. As I'm speaking of injuries. All right, 5 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's see. 2 more. We have lateral leaps. Again, starting to space to the side of you. Jumping one way, jumping the other. You got 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing here. We got 1 exercise after this. Again, landing with nice soft knees. Leaping as far as you can. Using up all the space that you have to the side of you. You have 5 seconds here. You got 3, 2, 1. All right, 1 more exercise. And then go ahead and cool down. We have pull squats. Knee to elbow, really squeezing that leg that you're not lifting up, squeezing that core. You've got 3, 2, 1. Again, pulsing down in that squat, squeezing that bottom leg, and squeezing that core to pull that knee up to that elbow. We are almost done with this workout. Again, focusing on good form here. We practiced it at the beginning. Told you we'd be using that squat position a lot. Really get our muscles prepared for that at the start. We are almost done, folks. We've got 5 seconds left. You got 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. You just finished a HIIT workout. We're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a rest, and I'll meet you right back here for the cool down. We'll just be stretching. Nothing too crazy. Go ahead and grab water, catch your breath. Let that heart rate slow a little bit. Fix my hair, it was falling off this whole time. All right. Got a little bit of time left before we do our cool down here. And grabbing water, whatever you need. We're gonna start this cool down standing up, so find some space around you. All right, let's go ahead and get this cool down started. Go ahead and bring one arm across your chest. Try to avoid holding right onto that elbow. Pull above or below it. Do a little bit of both here. Yeah, just still letting your heart rate kind of slow here, let your breathing slow a little bit. All right, go ahead and switch arms. Same thing, not on that elbow either, above or below it. Roll your head rest side to side if you'd like. All right, go ahead and release that. Bring one arm up behind your head here, stretching out triceps a little bit, stretching out that shoulder a little bit. When you get a little lean to the side, you can. Nothing too crazy, just feel a little bit deeper. You can go ahead and release. Bring that other arm up behind your head. Again, you can get a little lean in there, nothing too crazy. We don't want to be pulling anything too far, but a little extra stretch won't hurt. All right, go ahead and release that. We're gonna pull one leg up behind us and get a good quad stretch in here. If you wanna grab onto something, table chair, grab a buddy, whatever you need. Leg up behind you, you should feel this in the front of your thigh here. You can pretend like you're pulling onto something. That's what I usually do. It helps, I swear. Did a lot of leg work today, so getting this all stretched out. All right, go ahead and release that. Other side again, grab whatever you need. If you want to balance a little better, the stretch is more important right now than working on balance. We did some balance type exercises today, so we got our balance working. All right, go ahead and release that. We're gonna lunge over to one side here. More worried about the stretch that you feel inside this leg. And then this knee, make sure you have just a little micro bend in it so that it's not completely locked out. All right, come up, stretch out that other side. Again, still breathing here. Breathing and heart rate should have slowed quite a bit by now. You can come up out of that. We're gonna clasp one hand around the opposite wrist, pull one arm out so you kind of have a wing here. Drop your head, drop your ear towards that shoulder on the side that your wing is. Just feel that good stretch in your neck there. You look up, down, get a bunch of different stretches in here. Back to center and kind of switch between them. All right, go ahead and release that opposite hand on the opposite wrist there. Drop that other ear towards the shoulder. I feel like this one just relieves so much stress. It's just a good stretch in the neck, that top part of that shoulder there. All right, go ahead and release that one. And then we're gonna clasp our hands together behind your back, straight down. Just get everything all stretched out here. All right, and go ahead and drop down onto the ground for these next few stretches. Go ahead and kick one leg out in front of you here. Reach forward, pull that toe towards you to get a deeper stretch. I wish you could see all of this. And feel this in your hamstring. Nice stretch in this. We did a lot of leg work today. Those legs were burning. All right, go ahead and switch legs. Again, during this time, if you need water, if you need anything else, feel free to grab it. You can pause this if you need to. Just make sure we're getting some stretching and don't completely skip it. It's good to get those muscles stretched out after a workout. And that one was hopefully challenging, not too challenging, but hopefully got a good workout in there. All right, go ahead and pull one knee up into your chest, hug it in there, sit up nice and straight. If you want a little bit deeper stretch, you can pull that other knee up and rest that leg on there. Otherwise, you can just hug it right into your chest. All right, go ahead and switch sides here. Again, during this time, if you met that goal that you set at the beginning, if you chose to do so, just reflect on how you did on that. Did you reach it? You know, what can you do in the future to make sure that you do reach it, or set maybe a more challenging goal for yourself so you challenge yourself a little more. Reflect on how easy or how difficult it was for you to reach that goal. And release, pull those feet in together. Butterfly here. Push down on the knees a little bit for a little bit deeper stretch. If you didn't set a goal, or even if you did, thank yourself for just completing this workout in general. Got a lot of work in. A really good part about HIIT workouts, you get a lot of work in a pretty small amount of time. All right, we're gonna go ahead and flip over here. A good stretch in our core. And still breathing throughout all this. Usually when I say that, it's because I notice myself not breathing as well as I should, so I remind you of that a lot, just because I notice myself doing it. And then go ahead and sit back, child's pose. Get a good stretch in there, just kind of relax. You can continue in child's pose or get any additional stretching that I did not cover. But that is all I have for you today. So again, continue stretching if you feel like you need it. If you don't, you are good to go. Thank you everyone so much for joining me at whatever time of day you're doing this. I keep wanting to say morning. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I hope it challenged you a little bit, and I hope that you tune in for more. There are plenty that should be up on the IGTV soon, not only HIIT workouts, but plenty of other types of workouts. So if you're looking for something else, I encourage you to tune into those. Our instructors are fantastic and you'll get a bunch of great workouts in. So thank you so much for joining. Again, you can watch this as many times as you would like. Go back, redo certain exercises, whatever you need. Again, my name is Kaitlyn, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you.